President Taft, back in 1908, signed the Federal Employers' Liability Act. And then shortly after that, in Massachusetts, they passed the Workmen's Compensation Act of 1911. So fast forward, the next year, Liberty Mutual was created, and we opened our doors, offering workmen's comp monoline solution policies. If you fast forward from 1912 all the way today, we've grown into the 4th largest commercial lines carrier in the US, the 6th largest personal lines carrier in the US, and as you can see here, we're a global company, right? Got a pretty big footprint all over and around the world. Right now, we are 50,000 employees strong in 800 offices with nearly $50 billion in annual revenue. We want to talk about how we're leveraging a single platform, but using very different strategies and how we use it to sort of meet the needs of our very different organizations. But at the heart of it, simply put, we're just very different, right? Like we sell very different products, we have very different clients, and once again, very different needs in terms of resources and technology.
So the GRM US centralized KM team was really established back in 2016. And this is really when our knowledge management journey began across our sales, service, and claims groups. So today, we can have anywhere between about 16,000 to 20,000 users per month accessing the knowledge base, which houses about 18,000 pieces of content. For the knowledge management team, we really need to enable, right, those successful customer interactions. And because of that, we implemented best-in-class knowledge principles and foundational industry standards that have really elevated our KM program. If you want knowledge management to be a strategic lever for your organization that really drives business value and results, you need to spend time defining those key requirements and measures of success for the groups you serve, really starting from a place to wanting to solve your users' problems, because it's those problems, as we all know, that really impact your customer interactions, which then can impact your business metrics. KPI should continue to play an important role throughout the process, as it should inform where you are spending your time and resources and what solutions are going to drive the most value for your organization.
Short, concise articles are really the way to go, right? Like, that's just much more consumable for your average user. We don't really have that luxury in GRS underwriting. Again, I talked earlier about how these are very detailed documents these underwriters have to utilize. So we did do a lot of work with eGain to really customize our UI template to sort of help those longer articles look more visually appealing. So that's been a huge benefit for us. So one of the features that we're building out with eGain today is a SharePoint federated search, right? So as I mentioned, we've started sort of tip of the iceberg, 1,200 articles, doesn't sound like a lot, but we're working up to that. We anticipate many, many thousands of documents as we sort of, continue this journey with eGain. We went from a platform that was, really and truly in the insurance industry, we use a lot of forms, rates, and rules. So we had a platform that did a pretty good job of giving that information to us, and then sort of over the years, it morphed into sort of a knowledge management platform. Fast forward like 10, 20 years later, and it's just become this like dumping ground repository of information. Seriously, there's documents from like 1999 in there. So we're really excited just to have this great modern interface that our underwriters and our other employees in GRS have not been used to seeing. So, and we were able to really customize it to take on the look of our sort of My Liberty intranet homepage so that it really had that sort of cohesive feel and it sort of felt like they were in one system. So one of the things that I'm really excited about are the analytics capabilities, right? So when your information is all spread out like ours is in GRS, it's really hard to get good information behind that data so that we can really help make sure that we're providing the best information to our end users. The other thing that I'm really excited about too is the API integration. So, big organization like many of you out there, we've acquired a lot of companies. We're in a lot of systems, unfortunately. We do our best to consolidate that, but it's not always a quick fix. So where we can do API integration, we're really excited about that. I very much like the motto of work smarter, not harder. So the fact that we can have one article and customize it for different portals or different end users, that's really exciting to me as well. So very happy to sort of continue that journey. A lot of things on the horizon for us, I think, both in GRM and GRS.
Yeah.